Good morning, boys and girls. We're back. It's myself, it's Tamilo. And we're also on that TV right there. There's my dad. Crazy.
Good morning. I've had an update on my phone. I don't know what they've done. I'm going to ask Stevie what I'm meant to be. It's me. It's Finn. What's that?
Is it a fly?
Open your window. Get rid of that cup. Don't squash it. It's me. It's Finn. We're in Big Red. I'm going to let Finn film there while we're driving. I'm going to explain the situation about Big Red, and someone asked in the comments about why have I got 3 grabs and only see me using 1. I'm going to explain that. Now I'm going to answer some of the questions if I can remember as well. So, why have we got... What then does that mean? Is this a joke or what? No, they're going to get like 1, 2, 3 cars. Not going nowhere. Just show them, show the people. Why not let me out? Hey, what's all that about? God, it's so much of so much as a rush in England, isn't it? Everyone's got to be in a rush. Rush here, rush there. Get up a little bit earlier. Leave the house a little bit earlier, and you won't be stuck in traffic. If you don't like being sat in traffic. So, yes, well, I've got 3 grabs. Yeah, I've got 3 grabs. One's a baby grab, so the baby grab's only used as and when we need, as and when they need a little grab in there and about. Hasn't been used for a while, but it's there for a reason. The 2 big grabs, we do use them because when one goes for an MOT, we lose it for a week, and if we have a problem on the PMI, we lose it for a few days. So we still need to provide that service. That's why we've got 2 8x4s. And it comes in handy when we need it. One of the 8x4s at the minute has gone in for a gearbox problem. So it's something in the gearbox again, a gearbox problem. Yes, they're expensive pieces of kit, but we can't be without them now. And you're all man. You're alright. You're alright, sure.
Yeah. You're looking at me, not the camera.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, it's your gorgeous face, because you had your tabs lowered, haven't you?
Yeah.
Finn's had an haircut, so he's had his tabs lowered. Yeah, so, where was I? Coming off my stride there, mate. We do need them. It's one of them things, and I can drive the grab, Stevie can drive the grab, Jordan can drive the grab, so we have got 3 grab drivers. So, like I say, it comes in handy. This one, at the minute, we've got a problem with a leak on the grab, so we won't be using the grab today because on the main turret, should I say, the main turret, I don't know what it's called, the main turret, we've got a leak there and it's got to go in, and I just don't have time to take it, to be fair, which I ought to have done because I could have used it today. So what we're going to have to do is dig it off with the digger, load it into barrows and run it in, where we could just use the grab and just grab it in, which would be a lot easier. But it's got to go to Chesterfield, to our guys, Niche Trade in Chesterfield. They sort all that crane out. Top guys they are. But yeah, we've got a full load of stone. We're going out to a driveway job. We're going to stone it up, get some levels in, and hopefully start the block work. And I've got some 2 chambers to rebuild, haven't I? Which will show you the progress of that. Right then, mate.
So then, guys, just decided whilst we're waiting, set a line up, see what we're working with. So I set that line up from there to there, from there to there, and then we've already got this one because we know we're going from blue to blue, so there's 2 revealing blues, and then we decided to set a line up from there. That one runs through into that line touching, set that one from that point there, basically the where it's going to be touching level wise. So obviously we need stone here. We've not put stone in here because obviously these grates need to be raised to the line. You see the line, so obviously we need to raise these 2 bad boys. Thomas has just gone and got some more pins because we're going to knock a pin in there, oh bloody hell, there and there, ready to set lines running across. and across, because when Dad comes in big red, we can obviously stone, but I like to go to square patches when it comes to the lines, because then there's no messing around. You're not guessworking anything. You've got rectangles everywhere, and you can work to the set rectangle. Of course, to get the sunny back out, we will just drop a line out of the way. Not a problem. But yeah, whilst we're waiting, we may as well do something. No point standing around when we can do something. But the customer has made us a cup of tea over there, so I'm just gonna knock these pins in, and then we're gonna have that drink.
Well, you may wonder why I'm in this one now. I'm in Stevie's truck. The reason being, I forgot the flipping digger keys, haven't I? Digger keys in my truck. Put them in my truck so I won't forget them, because I've had to go out in the grab, get the stone, because Jordan's got a full day. I've gone and forgot the digger keys, haven't I? So now I'm going back to the yard in Stevie's truck. Just gonna get digger keys. The boys are digging it off the back, so they're not stood around. They're shoveling it off the back just to make a start, get some kind of levels in, working around the side. Yeah, God, so much going off, so much going off. And because it's coming up to shutdown in a couple of weeks, we've got to get these jobs which are booked in finished, so they're not open over Christmas. As well as, obviously, I've got loads of stuff happening at the unit. That was another question as well. What's my plans with the unit? What will be my first job with the unit? Our first job with the unit is put individual water meters in, because at the minute the water was shared out on a percentage, and I don't think that's the fairest way of doing it. I think the fairest way of doing it is to meter all the water, so everyone's having a water meter in every unit. I can't get individual water meters, it's just not possible. I'd have to put new lines in and everything. Right side of us going rapid. I mean, it's 40 down here, mate. But yeah, it's not just not doable to put. That's why the guy's going rapid, it's the police car. Yeah, it's just not doable to put an individual water meter with its individual water source, because I have to dig it all back to the road. So at the minute, we're doing it the easiest and the most cost-effective way, until we get to a situation where we can have the individual supply of water to each unit, and then each unit will pay their own water bills. But at the minute, it's shared out, but I'm going to do it a fairer way, so it's metered. So that's my first job. Then I think the next job is going to be them trees, like you guys have mentioned in the comments. The trees are probably easier to do when they've got no leaves on them. Will I be planting more trees? I don't think I will be. I don't think I will. We help the environment enough as it is by recycling, and obviously recycling the wood for biomass and chippings, recycling the brick, recycling the soil. I think planting new trees, yes, if it was possible, if we had a nice green piece of land which we weren't using, I would plant trees, but the trees do hinder the concrete posts and gravel boards. When the leaves lie on top of them, they hinder them, they stain them, they mark them, and they cause another job for someone else to go around picking the leaves up and cleaning the posts. So I don't think I will be putting any trees back. Then once we've done the trees, it's going to be the fencing. We're going to take the fencing down and do the fencing, probably in that order. But I have got a unit which is empty at the minute. That guy's been in there quite a while, so there's a couple of bits I want to get done before we rent it out to a new tenant. There's a couple of like little issues with toilets and stuff, a bit of backfalling on toilets. Spruce it up a little bit, make sure all the hot water heaters work, because there's no gas in the buildings, so make sure all the hot hot water heaters work, and then I get that one up on the market, because while it's off the market, I think we still pay rates, or we get a short period where we're allowed to change over. I'm not quite sure, but I think we do still pay rates on it. We've got on unit 7, which is the one that the landlord used to use for a storage. We've got 3 to 6 months relief on that one, because it's not rentable, it's not usable. So we have got a bit of relief on that. So yeah, lots of stuff happening, and I'm not blaming it on anything, but I think that's why I forgot the keys. I just totally forgot. Loading up the grab, trying to get out on the job, trying to get that sorted. I forgot the keys. So my mistake, hold my hands up. Stuff happens like that. But yes, once we've got the keys, then we'll get back to I reckon we would have lost an hour. Get back to there and try and catch that hour up and get back on schedule. Fingers crossed. Here we go. We've gone a little while now. All we're doing, look. So we walk it around the opposite way. Just scooping it off. Otherwise I'll end up catching, so I can only do that when I'm inside look, where I'll be able to do that straight away, which I suppose we can live with, can't we? The advantage of the claw outweighs doing this. 100%. And we're ripping edges out with the foot, the claw. That's all we're doing, slowly working our way through it. I'll be careful with my body as well, because I've got a couple of repair patches on it, so I don't want to be ripping them out on the back of the grab. You know what's going to happen, don't you? As soon as we've done this, Jordan's going to say, "Oh, I can get you some stone." Another question in the comments was, Why we named D and J? What's the J stand for? J was my nephew. When we used to do it at weekends, we set DJ projects up and called it D and J projects. Dave is the D, the J is J. J's my nephew, that is Maureen's son. So Jay decided just one for him and decided he wanted to work for the NHS or be a postman. And to this day, Jay is a postman. So that's what the J stands for. So there was no bad blood, there was no leaving on bad terms, so I just kept it as the J. So now all we say is J is juniors. Or as Jordan likes to say, or the Jordans, Dave and Jordans. Or Dave and Jordan. He always likes to say that. So yes, that's what the J stands for. It stands for actually J. And we have mentioned it, we do mention it quite a few times, and I don't think I do need to rebrand it as B. Like you keep on saying D and S or D and B. I think it works well. D and J, Dave and Juniors, Dave and Junior projects. I think it works quite well, and everyone knows it's D and J. If we start changing name and branding, it's a massive expense with websites and everything. So that's what it is. But I'm going to crack on here. Once we're done, we'll catch back up. So back in Stevie's truck again, left there. I've got to unload the gates from Preferred Joiner. A big shout out to Preferred Joiner, Chris and Alex, who have made the gates and they're being delivered to site. So we're going over to James's now just to go and unload the gates, because I think it's going to be like a 3-man lift. They're really heavy. They are made from European oak, but as soon as we get there we will show you. So we're at James's now, and in this van is our lovely gates. Just to the front of the house, if you go as far as possible, buddy. And this is Alex's dad as well. So Alex's dad is delivering them for us. Oh, don't worry about that, there'll be enough of us here. Spot on, mate. Yeah, we'll put them here. So we're going to put them against the house here. So yeah, you can watch us struggle. There we go. As you see, we have unloaded. What do you reckon, Temphin?
Yeah, they are heavy.
Heavy. Very nice. Very nice. And they're a cracking match to that. They've done really well there. So we're just showing, that is Alex's dad. What a nice chap he was, wasn't he, mate? Yeah. Strong accent. Very strong accent. But yeah, we're going to get these gates fitted next week. Basically, get them there, but we have put them down the bottom of the drive. So there'll be plenty of bodies here, because we've got a bit of fencing straight up, and the gates, and some gates down there, and some gates over there. So yes, we'll just lock back up now, and then we'll be on our way. Oh, look at here. Bloody hell. I'll have to go turkey sooner rather than later, won't I? Bloody hell. But let's just show you what we've been up to. Again, I apologise for the wind because it's crazy. But we've got lines up. We've got stone down. We've got blocks being laid. So George's gone from here to there and he's working his way up. I've gone from there across, worked my way across, and then I've got this piece here. Finn's just doing a cut for me just there where it fell, and then we go across, and then we can go across. And I can actually work up a piece as well, because that line is from where we're going to and where obviously it originally goes. But yeah, gonna do some time lapses, some bits and bobs. Dad's getting some more blocks because we're just building these brick towers up. Yeah, jobs are good, and guys, it's going well. Thank you for everyone getting involved on the comments, saying that you're enjoying Vlogmas. Really do appreciate it, and it makes us want to keep continuing and filming for you. So yeah, appreciate it, guys. We'll continue. Shout out Finn, because Finn did the cutters.
Is this all the blocks we got?
No, there's 90 more.
90 more?
Yeah.
So the reason for that, the wall was slightly bowed. So the block was touching one end, it was touching the other end. and all the buried in the middle. But when we put the stone and whack it and then tarmac, I don't want the block to push forward. So chuck a little bit of a dry mix behind it, brush it all off, clean it, make sure it's nice and obviously clean, of course. And then that cement concrete will go off and it'll be solid.
Pull the line back to that one.
Obviously we'll have to get these bad boys in. Not bad, not bad, not bad. It's going to look good, this one. It's quite a big area now, look at it. Yeah, now look.
Oh, just pull that line tight.
Big area. Yeah. 5-minute roll for you. Just clearing up the stone, getting that ready. And then obviously we'll probably just drop that in the centre. Drop it in the centre here while the grates are going off. Yeah, so I'll just clear a bit of room for the centre now. Night shift at D&J once again. That's what we do. So hello then guys, it is 9 PM tonight, not as late as last night. I'm a little bit tired today, so I'm trying to get this one done rapid. And we've got to get better at signing out these videos, and I've got to, I'm not even decorated the tree, but it is what it is. Like the video, subscribe, hype, I guess we'll see you tomorrow.